What's going on, y'all? What's up? What's up? Suck, how you doing? Anyway, here we go. A little bit more Dungeon Defenders grind. I want to get some characters leveled up today. I'd love to get my Guardian, Hermit. I might be asking for too much all at once. I think I can do 3 characters at a time. I definitely want to get my Initiate leveled up. How close is she? Looks like about 4 waves of Crystal Cave, and she'll be 100. And then maybe we can throw somebody else in. I can do 3 characters at a time, but having the tower booster in the mix definitely helps out. What up, Phantom? How you doing? Anyway, let's jump on in. Crystal Cave Ruthless Survival. Since this is an XP run, we're starting right at the very beginning. So I think it starts us at like wave 14. Yeah, wave 14. So let's get it dialed in here. Oh, well, that's good. That is good. Hopefully things are all going well. Something like that. Actually, you know what? Let's get Hermit stuff down first. I want to, after I get a couple more levels grinded out here, I want to get some striking tree attempts in tonight. Or today, I should say. Let's see, let's go with a pylon and a golem. And then we'll swap to our hermit, or our warden here. Alright, now what do we want to do? We want to do clouds and, I think just clouds and wisps. Actually, we should do a shroom too, huh? Yeah, let me adjust the music volume just a little here. I think that's good. So what, if we go with a shroom, clouds, and wisps. So let's get a shroom down first. And then clouds. I want a cloud pointed down each lane. And then we'll just fill the gaps with wisps. Perfect. All right, now I've been going with a little... Oh, you know what? We don't have... We're going to have to get rid of 1 wisp. Because I don't have any reflect beams in yet. Anyway, I have been going with minions as well. I'm not going to bother leveling my summoners because they're just going to get leveled through doing survival runs for armor farms. Let's see. I think we'll go something like this. We'll go with a spider and a mage. And then we'll do the same thing over here. I think that will probably do it. And then let's get those all protected up with some reflect beams here as well. What do we got? I got 7 to use, so that's a pretty generous amount. Probably gonna end up overkilling it on reflect beams here. Yeah, that's way over the top, but it's a nice little reflect beam cage anyway. And we'll dump into that buff beam. Do we have any more chests left? We do. What's going on there, 5 a.m.? Going good with me. How about you? All right, now who do we want to level first? I'm going to swap to my upgrader for these first few waves. I'm not going to add in a tower booster right away. Because I think we can get away without it in wave 1. Well, let's see. First things first, we want to get her to 100. Throw her in the mix there. And then what? We'll go with our other adept. And I guess Warden. It'll probably take 2 runs to get that Warden up from 94. It might take 2 on the apprentice as well, or on the adept as well. Right, looks like that's all we got. So let's just let it fly here and see what we can do. Up to get mana at first on this map with this weapon, as the range is just so short on it. Freezer Burn, what's up? Yeah, dude, I was pleasantly surprised. I just did it. Like, I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to try to do it on Ruthless. And, like, I got beat down so hard in the first wave. I just thought for sure I was screwed. And then, sure enough, the bosses just died. So, you know, obviously, I posted the build I used a little while ago as a YouTube video. It's pretty scuffed. But, I mean, it got the win, so... In the amount of XP, I mean, you guys were not freaking playing. Holy crap. I actually looked. I got over 300 million XP in one run. 300 million in one run, and it took like 45 minutes. I mean, that's like 4 runs from 0 to 100. That's just crazy. Yeah, I mean, it makes... once you get this map down, it makes getting your characters to level 100 just really, really easy, you know? Shit. Why do I always do that? The running backwards never works out for me. But yeah, after I get a couple of leveling runs in here, I want to put some attempts in on Striking Tree. Now, Striking Tree, I noticed on Nightmare is infested quality, and then on Ruthless is on infested quality. So what's the benefit of running it on Ruthless? The, like, more ogres or the mob diversity or whatever, as far as loot goes? Stacking is smacking, Aramir. Smacking baddies right in the chops. Less mob count in general on Ruthless. So, I mean, when it comes to doing Striking Tree, do I want to try that on Ruthless, or is that not realistic to be able to clear that survival on Ruthless for me right now? You know what, I'm just going to let it fly here. Nothing's really getting close enough for me to collect a whole lot of mana. I remember originally when that map first came out, I had a rough time with it on my main account with much higher stats. But that was pre-Warden as well, and the Warden is just so strong. I really feel like I need to get a Boost Monk in soon here, but try to get the rest of this upgraded anyway. This may be the last run for my Initiate too. She could be level 100 after this wave. Oh, there's a ton of new content. If you haven't played it in a long while, Snazzy, there's like an enormous amount. The game has had a tremendous amount of updates over the last several years. It's actually the most updated Dungeon Defenders game. It has been for a couple of years now. Got a very loyal and constant player base. All right, looks like we got everything upgraded, so I can swap over to a booster now. When you add the Tower Boost Monk in, it makes the waves run just crazy smoother. Yeah, DDA's got some updates flowing as well, for sure. All right, so let's hop on my Tower Booster Monk. And then let me check on that. Yeah, she is leveled up now. So I can get her out of the deck and add in someone else. Level 100. Naked. Gotta love me some naked level 100s. Alright, who do we add in? I think we get our Guardian in. And now the rest of the map will just run super smoothly. I guess I have to actually start the waves. Thanks for following there, Sloss. I do appreciate it. Yeah, anyway, the waves run crazy quick. I can't imagine so, but you never know. The thing with leaderboards are those, I should do that, huh, Freezer Burn? Put Guardians on the levelers, leveling people. But no, I didn't yet. That would be the way to go, for sure. Yeah, anyway, the trouble with adding leaderboards in to DDA is that incurs an expense. Because it's basically a website that they would have to host. And, you know, DDA has a very, very small, nearly non-existent working budget. So, I mean, overall, looking at, like, the overall outlook of things in DDA, I think it would be better to get more content or more additions in the game than something like a leaderboard. Although a leaderboard would be cool. The other problem is it's not really a show of anything. A survival leaderboard in DDA would be who let the game run, who left the game running longer than the next person overnight while they're sleeping. It's not like it's a skill-based or score-based thing. It's just a how long are you willing to let your CPU get cooked overnight while you're sleeping. You know, that's what survival is in DDA. It's a second monitor idle game at that point. So, I mean, I don't know. You never know. They might put leaderboards in at some point, but I don't think they will. I think that Adept Hermit and look at the Hermit circling around on that Golem's back. The Hermit Goblin Rider. Man, I really, with Striking Tree being the map of the week, I really want to be able to beat that. I'm probably going to have to take a practice run going through the map and getting to all the chests just because it's been so long since I played it. Now what this, getting that Initiate to level 100 means I can yoink all of the gear off of my Aura Monk, throw it on the Initiate, and be an Aura builder on her. And then my Aura Monk is going to become a hero booster, and I'm actually going to have a DPS Pet Monk ready to go. So, pretty excited for that as well. Yeah, well, I mean, with it being map of the week, double Jade Island drops. I mean, we all know the RNG on those things is crazy anyway. So getting double drops is just huge. That map of the week thing they started doing is pretty cool. Well, especially with the RNG. I tell you what, man. You guys know my favorite pet in the game is the dice pet. The King's Game ever becomes the map of the week, man, I am gonna live on that thing for a week. Yeah, man, this map just runs so quick. Doing a survival map and only having, 400 enemies is so nice. Even with that little delay at the end before those final harbingers come out. Still crazy nice. Out of DD1, DD2, or DDA, which one have I enjoyed the most? I mean, it's pretty difficult to say. I've really enjoyed all of them. I mean, I got more hours logged in DD2, no doubt. But, a big part of that is just all the coverage on the YouTube channel over the years. Man, the volume still seems a little bit high. I'm going to turn it down a little bit in OBS. I wish we had better volume control in DD1. That would be my only complaint. Now, I could, of course, turn it way down in Windows just for this particular app. And then I would have a little bit more control over the slider. But, like, you barely inch that slider one little tick, and it, like, spikes the volume. And it's map by map. Shit, man, my tower base going down did not help there. Let's get that back up. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't even realize it was down. The gear is not as good as an infested quality map, but the XP is insane, Sithville. You get like 250 to 300 million XP per run. And the runs are fast, is the thing. Thank you so much for subscribing. I do appreciate it. There is a good, there's a good staff. I'm not sure on Nightmare. I actually didn't beat it on Nightmare. I skipped it and went right to Ruthless. I posted the video of the build I used earlier here. No, this is just purely for XP, Dan. Just getting characters leveled up to 100. Oh, does Nightmare have like 4 to 5 times the mob count? So yeah, Ruthless would be the way to go for sure then. The runs overall are pretty quick though. Like I said, they're like 45 to 50 minutes, even just going casually without really trying. You just get it done pretty quick. But yeah, shit, like an hour from right now, I will likely have my entire front page of heroes to level 100. It's just that it's that good. Yeah, the split screen is huge for sure, Snazzy. Use the F keys. F3, F4, and F5 adds in another window. And then you can move back and forth between those windows. And then F8 hides them all. So, like, they're all there right now, but I've got them hidden. That way, I don't have to look at all the splits. And that's all built into the game. Really big quality of life addition. Particularly from somebody that's coming from DD2 and playing it, because you're already used to going, F2, F3, F4, or whatever for your heroes. No, DDA is only a 2-player split. If DDA had the same split screen as this, DDA is a little different. It actually starts like a local account on your machine. It doesn't use the same heroes. DDA split screen is it's just functionally very, very different. And it's only a two window split. It would be really cool if there was a way for them to get this split screen working in DDA, but I think DDA has too many memory leaks and stuff. I don't think it could handle it. I'm not sure, obviously I'm not the software engineer. But it's very good what they got going in DD1 for sure. Yeah, like I said, you're not technically. It's creating a separate account. So as far as the game is concerned in DDA, it's another player playing. It's not you. So just like you can trade with other players, you can trade with yourself too. I don't use it. I use an alt, and I sandboxy two different Steam accounts when I grind DDA. Of course, then you got to have two copies of the game and everything else, which, I have all that from the Kickstarter. I had additional codes. And only the host can split screen. So you wouldn't be able, even with an alt account, you wouldn't be able to do a full group. You would have to, you could do 3. What's up, Chico? Holy crap, Chiku. This is so much XP. You were not kidding. Don't kill me, Harbinger. Get in the lava. Yeah, I mean, a bunch of people told me Crystal Caves, but I was terrified of the boss fight. And then when I actually did it, like I said, I did it the first time I did it just to do it. I'm like, screw it. I'm not even going to try Nightmare. I'm just going to jump right to Ruthless and try it. And was able to tower kill the bosses. It was a complete mess. I mean, the build just caved in over and over, or didn't cave in, but it was very, very sketchy. But I still got a W. Yeah, like I said, I want to try out Striking Tree with it being the map of the week here. After I get, I'm gonna do one more run after this one, and try to get a few more level 100s, and then I'm gonna put in some Striking Tree attempts. Oh shit. Wondering why these ogres are getting so close, and realized I never turned my tower boost on. Whoops. Guardians outside of the protected zone now, dying and respawning. I should probably move her back inside. Tink down as well. Oh, man. All right, I better get them moved in. Just going to keep getting owned over and over, if not. I mean, they're still probably going to keep getting owned over and over, but at least I tried. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do Striking Tree survival without a tower booster the whole time, but I would love to get that to the point where I could armor farm on it. What's up, Green Ghost? How you doing? We'll have to look at the total time and everything afterwards, see how long it takes. I think it was like my quickest run, I think full run from the beginning was like 40 minutes, 45 minutes. And my slowest was probably about an hour. I still haven't done that Lubbers. What is it called? Lubbers Paradise? Hardcore DD1 series win? Never. It'd be over the first map that has lava or a pit that I can fall off the ledge on. The run would be over. Thanks for following there, Mad Warden. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, you figure Tink's at 19 minutes. Just say 20 for ease of math. That's what? That's like 180 million XP per hour. And this map, you're getting 250 to 300 million XP per hour. Plus, you're not having to build as often, so it's more, you know, the runs are going to be longer. Much longer in between having to build again. Oh, no problem there, man. I definitely am still learning, you know, quite a bit in DD1 myself. Things have changed very, very much over the years since the last time I really played it for real. But it's been crazy fun. I've been having a good time. Nice, Warden. The ultimate poisonous power fist. Where is the other one? I don't see the other ultimate. It's probably a weapon anyway. might be stacked up in this mess. There we go. Out of sight, out of mind. Oh, we're on wave 35 already. I wasn't even paying attention. So what, we're at 42 minutes in the stream. So figure we're probably like 40 minutes into this run now. Got a Harbinger taking their sweet old time here. Ultimate ++ on the ground, but it's going to be a crappy weapon. I guess I got to go look at it though. Power glove. Ew. Yeah, but there we go. Let's see what the time was. So 41 minutes and 49 seconds. And let's see what that did for those heroes I was leveling. Well, the Initiate is definitely going to be... Let's see. The Initiate will definitely be level 100 now. Yep, I've already put her points in, so she's good to go. And then we had... Who else did we have in the deck? We had the Guardian in for half the run. See what she got out of the deal. She went from 94 to 97. And then we had the Warden in for the full run. And the Warden went from 94 to 98. And then we had the Adept in. She was 95. And she went to 99. I think that was everybody, right? Pretty good. How far away is she? She's a good clip away from leveling all the way up. And then we should have gotten a staff, a crystal staff. You get these chromatic gemstones as well, which can roll pretty decent. That one's not terrible. And then what is the staff? I didn't get a staff. I wonder why. My apprentice was in the deck the whole time. Yeah, I thought you got a crystal staff on that map. Maybe that's just from campaign. Maybe you don't get those from survival. Trash the rest of that stuff. And now we're going to take my initiate. We're going to move her to Aris, the Aris slot. And then I'm going to take all of my gear off. There's an unequip all button in there. Yeah, unequip all gear. Take all my gear off. This is now going to be a hero boost monk. I'm going to change his name just so I don't forget. And we now have a DPS monk. We just got to get gear on him. Only campaign or nightmare survival. Oh, okay. Okay, that's fair. And then we'll get this girl. And we'll give her all of that stuff. She's at 5,100 and 3,000 now. And let's change her name to something super original, like Aras. And now we've got a initiate builder and two separate monks, a tower booster and a hero booster. I just got to get that one geared, which I probably got a starter set I could throw on him right now. I'm going to do one more run, though. I'm going to get these three up to level 100. YouTube chat should be working. Let me see. Let me test it out. Yeah, it looks like it's working. I'm not sure. Can somebody type something in YouTube chat? I'm not seeing anything. Maybe it's not working. Let's see. Let me reopen it. I'll close it, refresh that page. No, well, I mean, I don't know. It looks like it's working. But you know what? I don't see the chat I just typed in there either, so maybe it's not working. The stream seems to be working fine. Huh. Yeah, YouTube chat must be down right now. No, I can't see it. I typed in chat too. Oh, there we go. I see Cody. Cody just said something in chat. Maybe they're just having some issues, and yeah, I see Cody's chat as well. Oh yeah, it wasn't coming up. There, Too Fat. I don't know. There's something sketchy with YouTube chat right now. So if you said something in YouTube chat and I did not reply, it's because I didn't see it at all. It's not working, or something's scuffed with it. Let me look one more time. Let me look at the stream settings. Hmm. Yeah, everything is enabled like normal. Like live chat is enabled, but it's just not working or not working for everybody. Like I see Cody's chat there, but I don't see anything else really. So yeah, sorry y'all. If you're watching on YouTube, chat is a little bit scuffed right now. YouTube must be having some problems. Anyway, let's do one more run, and then we'll move on to those crystal cave or those striking tree attempts. Yeah, I don't see your messages at all, Freezer Burn, in YouTube. So something is going on. YouTube has had some issues lately. Back like last week or whatever, their entire front page was down, which I thought that was kind of crazy. Tall kid, what's going on? Thank you so much. We'll just do the exact same thing. Nature pylon, and then a golem. I haven't really looked at any builds. I glanced at some of the builds, and like so many of them said, 7K stat or whatever. So I didn't even bother really looking at them because I'm just not there yet. So I'm just kind of throwing stuff down, to be honest. Just throwing it on the ground. Shit. God dang it, man. I hate it when the stacking derps. Let's try it again. Only 2 wisps. What's going on there, Cameron? What else do we need? Oh, we need minions. Needs more juice. Going good. I've made a bunch of progress. I still got a lot of achievements to knock off the list. Like I got drawn into the whole grind armor and level characters thing more than like trying to actually complete the all of the various objectives. So I've still got a lot to do. But as far as gearing and getting leveled up, it's been coming along really well. I just finished my just finished off my getting a bunch of heroes leveled. We're doing one last leveling run here. And then I'm gonna try to get some Striking Tree attempts in. With Striking Tree being the map of the week, I just feel like that's kind of a no-brainer. Alright, and we'll throw way too many reflect beams down. Yeah, I've actually gotten quite a few. I've had a pretty decent amount of luck so far. Now, I've done, there's been no shortage of grind. I've been playing, like, every night off stream after dinner. So, I mean, I've been putting in the grind. But yeah, I have gotten a few, nothing really crazy incredible yet, as far as rolls, but I have gotten quite a few pluses now. You probably just take that all the way across. Yeah, just do a 2DU there. All right. And we're going to start off on our upgrader. Now, who do we want to bring in? We want to get you to level 100. We want to get you to level 100. And it's not going to take, well, it'll take a few waves. We want to get that one to level 100. All right, we got one more chest, right? And let's just let it fly here and try to just spam upgrade. Full on lazy mode. Yeah, this is ruthless here. As far as just general farming, I'm pretty split. Like some maps, I'm comfortable doing ruthless. Other maps, I'm still on nightmare. Part of the problem is I've been an absolute chicken shit when it comes to doing the boss maps. So any of the boss maps that I'm farming now, I mean, a lot of them I don't even have unlocked yet on nightmare. But I'm finally kind of getting over the hump with being a little bitch on jumping in and trying to do the boss maps. And then I just, right before you finish almost ran off the map. Right before you came into stream, I finished leveling my hero booster monk. So I've got a monk now. So, as soon as I get a couple of decent pets, I should be good to go. I've got a Jester partially leveled, but I've got a level 100 monk now. That's going to be a dedicated DPS monk. I do. I've got a decent chicken and I've got a decent little wizard. So, I mean, both of those would be good potential starter pets for me. I gotta find an alternative weapon. I don't want to go Mischief Maker. Weapon is such eye bleed, man. So I want to go with a different weapon. I'm not really sure which one to use. I use a Mischief Maker on my main account, on my monk, and I just, you know, my retinas burn out every time I play a map with it. Yeah, so far I'm 100% solo self-bound. I haven't done any trading and haven't taken any carries. Which, you know, I mean, at this state of the game, it's pretty easy to get someone to help you out. Vampire Halberd and Turtle Shell. For those watching on YouTube, I'll have to probably say it a million times, but YouTube chat is scuffed right now. So if you're watching on YouTube and you're not getting a reply from me, come over to Twitch because I can't actually see your chat. Looks like we got everything upped. The Spartan Spear. I could, but I don't. Like I said, I've been trying to earn at least the first kills legit without getting carried. You know, I mean, I'm a realist. If I do a public map, literally every person that joins the map is going to be way stronger than me. And I'm trying to at least get the first wins in a legit fashion, you know? Dizzy D with the sub. Thank you so much there, Dee. I got a huntress named after you, Dizzy. There she is right there. And then, of course, we got Guardiana as well. Oh, time for the chickens to fly. Only 2 characters, need more. Well, I mean, it's definitely quicker now, Dee, but there's been a lot of additions, but additionally, the community as a whole has just figured out all the tricks. So, you know, not just all of the new maps or whatever that were added in, but also just people, you know, there's a million guides out there from Chiku or Washboard or whatever on like the fastest routes to various things. I want to say if you knew in advance everything to do, and you had like the exact path or proper progression route figured out, it would be pretty easy for someone to start a brand new account and be like at level 74 in all mystical gear, probably like in like an hour or 90 minutes or so. And you could have, I mean, you wouldn't have everybody, but you would have a good starter set of heroes, all level 74 in mystical gear in that amount of time, if you knew what the right thing to do was, or the fastest progression path or whatever. Now, obviously, that's just barely scratching the surface as far as the game's content, but it's a nice little kickstart to get you headed in the right direction. Well, I mean, it depends on how you look at it. You're speed running such a small amount of the overall content in the game. So, I mean, I personally don't really have a problem with it. I know a lot of people would want to go through and do everything in the really early tiers and not skip anything. But I mean, there's so much grind to be had in the late game for all Dungeon Defenders games, really. Speed running to mystical gear in 74, you're only skipping like maybe 1% of the game's overall content. There's just so much stuff to do later. And why am I bothering popping chests? It's just going to be a bunch of weapons. Some point I need to go to that Forest Ogre Crush map and get myself an upgrade from this chicken baller here. You're more talking about speedrunning level 100 in Ultimate Gear? Yeah, I mean, you could get through it really efficiently. When you look at this series and how long I've been playing on this new account, it looks like I'm going really quick, but there's a lot of hours of, after dinner just grinding. What does Steam say? Steam says right now I'm at 150 hours. So I've got 150 hours of play into this. Now, some of that is probably, sitting in my tavern while I was having dinner or whatever. What's going on there, Furs? Let me pin a message on YouTube. I'm all self-conscious about YouTube chat right now because I can't see it. Type in a message and pin it. Now I wonder, oh, see, it's not letting me pin my chat. See, I can't even type in YouTube chat right now. That's so screwed up. I wonder what's going on. It won't let me pin a message. I mean, I see the message that I typed, but I'm sure no one else sees it. Off the top of my head, I'm not sure on the Animus pets first. I played through the campaign already. No, this is Ruthless. Yeah, I don't know. Something's going on with YouTube. Sorry, y'all. If you're watching on YouTube and you want to chat to me, you got to come to Twitch because I can't see your chat messages. It won't let me pin my. I put a message. I typed a message in talking about YouTube chat being scuffed today, and tried to pin it. It won't let me pin it because my message isn't even going through. I mean, I see it there, but yeah. Anyway, it is what it is. Clicking on participants for YouTube chat only shows me. Yeah, they got something going on. Let me look and see what. Yeah, there's 17 people watching right now. I can see that on the stream dashboard on YouTube. But there's just something messed up with it at the moment. No clue. So, I mean, out of my control, sadly. So nothing I can do about it. Like I said, they had that problem last week where their entire homepage was down. I don't know if they're getting DDoSed or what's been going on with YouTube over the last week, but there's been some sketchiness for sure. What's going on there, Wutik? How you doing? Don't slap on me, Mr. Harbinger. No! Failed jump. Failed jump for the loss. I'm doing good, doing good. Asterian Ancients. Just let it fly here. Get them, chickens, get them. We roasted more chickens in the lava than than anything else, I think. If somebody's dying, huh? Tank down. Come on, Harbingers, die already. Let's bring Tink back into Golem protection zone. So what, that shell pole arm, that drops on striking tree, doesn't it? Or does that drop somewhere else? Turtle shell or striking tree? And that's a decent pole arm, you said? I really want that ace of spades to be better. I love that shot. The turtle is pretty good. I got delusions of grandeur thinking I'm going to be able to get myself a decent Jade Island with it being map of the week. But we all know I'm going to farm like 47 shitty ones. Then play some DD2 there, Phantom. Only 1 in 3,200-ish. Sounds about right. Oh, what happened? Oh, I clicked off the screen by accident. I've done that map a ton on my main account, and I've never even gotten really a usable Jade Island. Now I've got pretty good pets on that account. But yeah, I've never even gotten a really, really good usable one. This map is just a meat grinder, isn't it? Oh, you know what? I could put a message in the title on YouTube. That is would probably update and people would see it. I don't want people on YouTube to think I'm ignoring them. Think it's easier to farm for a triple cap diamond or heart than a plus plus jade island? That's harsh. But yeah, I mean, it does not really surprise me, to be honest. Oh, I'm definitely going to get some... Well, I mean, assuming I can beat it. What do you think minimum stats are to do that on Ruthless mode? I mean, I'm going to try it on Nightmare first. I haven't even beaten it on Nightmare. Well, I haven't beaten it on any difficulty. On Ruthless, it's easy? Yeah, I'm going to have to tower kill the boss. You know, he comes up that one path every time, I'm pretty sure, right? So I'll try to put like a physical wall there and pray that it holds up. Just need to RNG get stuck. Does he get stuck a lot? So should I try it on Ruthless then? Is Ruthless still going to drop the weapons and stuff? Or do you have to do it on Nightmare for those? What about on Survival, though? Oh, just Ruthless Survival doesn't. It still drops my Alti plus plus Jade Island there, right? Only in my delusional fantasy world. Yeah, I mean, that's fair, you know? Well, I'll try it on Nightmare and see how it goes. Is it like that on most maps? Where Ruthless doesn't drop the map-specific weapons? Pretty easy with how busting Warden Guardian is. Alright, well, I mean, maybe I'll try it on Ruthless. I'm gonna have to take a practice run first. I don't remember that one, how, I mean, I vaguely remember where the chests are at, but I don't really remember how much build time you have in the first wave. Probably gonna take me a couple practice runs just to get through the first wave. My character is maybe level 100 already now. Only Ruthless Survival and Pure Strat won't give you the end reward weapons. Okay. Only the forest rifle on Striking Tree is a good weapon. I just know for the monk, I don't want to use a Mischief Maker. I don't want to experience the Mischief Maker of eye bleed ever again, really. I'm done with that level of my eyeballs, my retinas being burned out. Cake Pone named my Mischief Maker I've got now on my main account. He named it CPU Bukaki. Maybe I'll luck out and get me a ultimate plus plus ace of spades. Somebody got up in here on my boost down. There we go. All right. Well, that should have done it for those characters. That one was 40 minutes. So, yeah, I mean, a pretty quick running map with the amount of XP it gives you is just crazy good. All right, let me look at this YouTube chat again real quick. Let's see if it'll let me pin that. No, see, it's not letting me pin anything. Which, I mean, that just tells me that, let me change the title. The title is Chat is Scuffed. I don't see it. No, I don't want people to, like I said, I don't want people to think I'm ignoring them on YouTube. All right. Okay, let's see. So we had you should be level 100. Very nice. You should be level 100. And you will definitely be level 100. Sweet. Oh man, it's coming along. These summoners will just get there just through survival play. And these other characters, I mean, these I don't even know why I started those while I was farming a moon-based staff. And then these other ones I'll level up off stream probably. And then what did we get that time? Man, I wish I'd had some hero health on it, huh? None of the gemstones are very good. Here we go. All right. Well, let me go grab a drink real quick, y'all, and then I will get going on striking tree attempts and see if I can beat that map without getting my ass handed to me. But give me just a couple of minutes here. I'm going to grab a glass of water and take a leak. And I will be right back. All right, I am back. So what do you guys think for the first try? Should I try it on Ruthless? I- Is the boss going to be like crazy overwhelming? Yeah. All right. Well, let's give it a whirl. Let's see if I can remember where all the chests are at. Isn't there one? Yeah. Hey, you get a pretty generous amount of time on this one. Mm. How are we going to do these? We got... or should we just do a strength drain here? Better kick it in gear here. Something like that. The boss spawns right there, so let's do this. And then where do I build the defenses at? Like right over here, maybe? And there's more chests, right? Two more. Shit, 30 seconds. Let's see. So we want all the stuff again. I'll leave 8 for reflex and pray. Oh, shit. Owned. It seems long, but I mean, it's a big map. There's a lot of running around, you know? Shit. Oh, crap. I forgot to put a cloud up there. God dang it. I was going to throw a cloud and a wisp up top. Oops. All right. Try this again. Ah, shit. I ran the wrong way. Oh, crap. Son of a bitch. Build time's going to be rough on this one. Thanks so much for subscribing. I do appreciate it. I'll just do wave one on my warden. This the long way? I think that was the long way. All right. And then... Shit, did I put a... I just built another wisp up top, didn't I? God dang it. I'll just throw them here for now and I'll sell them. No. All right, well, this is not even close. Not even remotely close to functional. This is entirely a game about wave 1. Like, if you beat wave 1, you win. Let me pop in and just look again. Maybe I wanna build them somewhere else. What if I built over here instead? I'm not gonna have aura coverage then. Well, I mean, the problem is I can't, I got to get the build down. I don't know. I like building there, but that was just, like I said, just not even close. All right. Let's try it one more time here. I kind of like that build location. Oh, shit. I never grabbed the chest in the back. That's all right. I got to go back there anyway. You really? Two separate stacks in the middle to cover both. Isn't there... Yeah, there's not more chests that way. Let's just get some stuff thrown down here. Get a few practice runs in, your build time definitely speeds up, even with the derps on that one. Sinbad, 69. You won, Sinbad. Thank you so much for the 69 months. What is... Oh, there's a gen. All right. Let's do this. I'll drop that. Actually, just drop that on the booster there. Oh, the booster didn't get it. Not getting any mana, huh? Oh, shit. I completely forgot about the other stack. Good call. That's probably good, huh? All right, we all up there. Do those... Oh, pardon. Chugging to death here. Do those nature pylons, do they give that resistance buff to walls Like, if I had put a nature pylon over here, would it be buffing that fizz beam? It's supposed to? Okay. Some of these builds attempted to brute force my way in with a bad build. I might want to rely on that. All right, one more wave. We should be full up. I'll swap over to my Jester. Oh, yeah, some minions probably wouldn't hurt either, huh? We'll do that here after this wave. I should have everything pulled up before this wave is done. I think we're there now. No, there's still something else in there not up yet. No, I think we'll be good though. Maybe? Let's see. Nope, there was still something else too. Looks like everything's full now, full up now though. All right, let's just grab a little juice. What do we want? I'm here for the boss. Seems a little excessive. Yeah, I mean, if I can get a win, it's well worth it, right? All right, we'll hop over to the Jester. Do a few fail wheels. I finally saw that. I saw that Jester wheel script in DDRG. I'm kind of tempted to use that, but right now my track record is too bad on fail wheels, so I figure I better learn how to use it consistently. You know, every now and then I'm going to choke, but I figure I better get a little consistency before I just start. Core heal. I didn't realize there was a core heal. All I've ever really used is damage all, heal all allies, and the gold one. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, I never even realized there was a core heal one. Oh, I'm a jump boosting fool there, Freezer Burn. You know that. I use jump boost on the regular. I still remember the first time I golded enemies by accident. I was playing with the people that kind of introduced me to the game, and we were on, I was getting carried. We were on Akatiti. And I had been playing for a while at that point, but I was still not very good or knowledgeable about anything. We're on Akatiti, and I fail wheeled, and I golded some enemy, and oh man, they were so pissed. Like the build was scuffed anyway. Let me grab some. I guess I don't really have time for grabbing any mana. The Emerald Monk, here to dish out his beatdown. He did not get stuck. Or did he? He's spinning around. No, he did not get stuck. Where does he get stuck at when he gets stuck? Pardon me. Oh, he's coming. Oh, shit, man. Everything is just getting annihilated over here. Shit. Wrong button. I was trying to heal, do a heal there. Oh, damn it, man. Go, go, Tower Booster, go. There we go. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. It's a W anyway. Like I said, at the end of the match, no matter how ugly it was, getting a victory screen is quite nice. There's that turtle shell pole arm. Yeah. Don't like that, but I mean, you know, getting one on the first try is a little bit of a kind of a pipe dream anyway, right? Here's the forest rifle. That's supposed to be pretty decent as well, if you get a better roll. Sadly, I think those are better than some of the accessories I have. Level up. The crown was decent DPS rolled. Well, it's gone now, Freezer Burn. I think I'm going to have to look at some builds before I can probably realistically do Striking Tree Survival. Oh, I didn't know the Hermit could use a shield? No, I didn't know that. I gotta get some shields. I don't have a shield on my Guardian either. I'm kind of hurting on all my accessories, to be completely honest. Now, before, I used to do an Aura stack here and an Aura stack here, and then I would build all my defenses, like, right here in the LT meta days. I wonder if that's still even remotely realistic. Oh, this is a good accessory map? Forgot to grab the juice up here. I think the same thing will probably hold this. Like one cloud and one wisp, I feel like should be enough to just wipe this side out. We got 2 chests. Try to build right out from this tree. The Guardian Holy Cannon. I got to get my Guardian dialed in. Oh, up at the top part? Like just one Holy Cannon? Yeah, I haven't looked at the planner yet. I will definitely, I want to just play around with something um, without looking up a planner build now. But I'll definitely look at the planner before I start the grind tonight. Feel like I'm going to run out of DU here. Hmm. Will just one cloud hold this, you think? Where do the flyers come in? Do they come in from both sides or just one side? Both sides? All right, so I better throw a wisp as well. I already derped it. The wisps seem okay. Leaves me 4 DU. Could do a little just in case, I guess. Actually, you know what? I can save some reflex for minions. Maybe throw down some minions after the first wave. Oh, can you always build on top of the shrooms? I didn't realize that. All right. Well, let me drop a couple of ups on that anyway. Let's throw down some minions. Where do we want them? I feel like that's probably fine. Oh, man, really? We all derpy here. Screw it. You get fucked, Archer. Pardon my language. Archer on the end is losing an arm. You don't need that arm anyway. All right. Is there anything else I want to do before I start the next wave? Probably not. Which way do we want this guy shooting? I feel like we want him to shoot that way. Damn Harbingers. Doing Harbinger things. You did a D&D campaign playing a three-legged centaur archer. Poor guy was probably a little off balance. Man, a lot of guys, a lot of baddies running up this way, huh? Yeah, probably wouldn't be a bad idea, huh? Putting some minions right there. A lot of mana in these boxes. Oh shit, I forgot to put minions up there. Derp. Next wave. Another 35 wave map. This is going to take a minute to clear, huh? Turn that stupid thing off. All right, let's see here. Where do we want them? I think that'll probably be good. All right, let's just get all this upgrading over with up here. There we go. All right, well, let's just let it fly. Should be able to have everything up this wave. Your intro to D&D was watching your party getting electrocuted and eaten by a lightning dragon. I've got a pretty good memories of playing D&D. Back in in high school, we had a set group that got together every weekend. We'd play D&D. We played all kinds of fantasy role-playing games, but we'd play D&D. We played Warhammer online, or not online, Warhammer fantasy role-playing. We played all kinds of games. I mean, we mainly were a D&D group, but we did dip out and play lots of other stuff as well. It was good times. The guy's house we did it at was a buddy of mine, Paul, who lived with it was a single dad, and his dad was a bit of a hippie, so we could get into his weed and everything, you know. Ah, the good old days. Are we holding up here? I thought we had everything upgraded in there, but apparently not. Like everything's upgraded in there now. Just this stuff. You know what? I'm not even gonna bother with that stuff. Let's swap this guy out for some guardians. Do we want to add more guardians? Why not? I think that's probably good. And then I'll just tower boost myself. And I'll just manually upgrade the rest of that stuff. I'm wondering if I could. I probably pushing it a little to try to do without a tower booster, huh? What do you guys think? Can I do summoners? Or is that not realistic? Hmm. Decisions. Well, I guess I can try it out and see how it goes. Oh, well, I know it's possible with the right stats. Just the question is, do I have the right stats? But I mean, this is infested quality, so I mean, maybe I get an armor drop. Maybe, just maybe, the game will give me something good. Maybe I'll get a nice ultimate plus plus armor piece to go with my ultimate plus plus Jade Island, right? See, the delusions are strong in this one. Well, thanks for hanging out there, Phantom. I do appreciate it. I'll put a fourth in at 32 and pray. Well, assuming I make it to 32, of course. I would imagine I would have to spend the first 2 waves on a tower booster and an upgrader, probably. F8. There, Gibu. Hides it all. No problem, man. Yeah, I mean, for people that haven't played in years, it's a very new feature. They took the kind of built-in emulator that was in Redux and added it in. It's really good. It's great quality of life. Looks like ogres will walk right past that opening. Those minions there doing nothing from this side. I'm not sure if the ogres are walking past or going to fight them over there, though. Well, we'll see what happens. I mean, you know, I have realistic expectations going in. It's a janky build that I just threw together based off of what I used to do. Like I used to throw DSTs and LTs right here before Hermit and before Warden and all that. I used to do something real similar to this, but it would be DSTs and LTs. Half tempted to try out Owls only and see how far it goes. I think the challenge will be the travel time. Like they've got such crazy range and they go to so many enemies. There's a long flight time sometime in between packs where they're not doing anything. But yeah, I think it would definitely be worth a try. Guess I should turn my defenses back on so I can see if an aura is about to explode. Yeah, bad placement. I probably needed two sets of minions instead, and having a set like right here and then another set like right here, because these ogres are going to want to go like that, and these ogres are going to want to go like that. So these guys are just some archers that are just dicking around out there. I did, Nocturnal Being. I see your chat. Awesome. YouTube chat has been broken all day. So if anyone's wondering why I'm not responding to anything on YouTube, it's because I'm not seeing the messages. That's the first chat I've actually seen in probably 90 minutes, just to give you an idea. But yeah, I grinded it out at the beginning of the stream. Crystal Cave got almost my whole front page juiced. And then a few other randos. My hero booster. Or I've got a hero booster now. Because I created a initiate for ours. Owls work well when you have Golem up who can absorb the ogre aggro. Yeah, man, they're you get a bunch of them. They just like machine gun down some ogres. I'll have to look at that build on the planner and give it a try. Assuming I can get a completion, that is. Is this what... Am I doing the right thing? Is this what people are doing? Like, since it's the map of the week, people would try to do Wave 32 starts for the Jade Island farming? Or do you just do it... Or do you do it on Nightmare to farm double weapons? The owls are very different, but really, really good, for sure. Brando, what's up, man? I see maybe YouTube chat is fixed again. Let me see. Let me try to type something. Oh, and I can pin it. So, yeah, it looks like YouTube fixed their chat. Yay! Yeah, what's up, y'all? YouTube chat has been down all day. Like, you could type in chat, and it looked like it went through to you, but no one else would see the message. If you want weapons, you think Ruthless Campaign? Nice. Yeah, I'm seeing all the messages now. Well, you know, Brando, I'm going to be super delusional and pretend like I'm going to get an Ultimate Plus Jade Island. But we all know reality is going to tell me something entirely different. Yeah, it looks like it's working. I see several people in chat now, though. What up, Zombos? You can destroy my RNG all you want. I am destined to get the plus Jade Island on the first attempt Would that not just throw everyone into an uproar? Not that it's the first attempt, but the first attempt on this account. People would be so pissed. What's going on, all your yeahs? What's up, what's up? I'm glad that's working now. I was super self-conscious. People on YouTube, if they, a lot of YouTube viewers, not the regular viewers, of course, but a lot of people that just pop in for the first time, they'll say something in chat. If you don't respond, they're out, and they will never watch you again. So I was a little self-conscious about chat not working there earlier. Yeah, I think a stack of minions. I lost my cursor with all the shit on the screen. There we go. I think a stack, or like a 3 stack right across here, and then a 3 stack like over here would probably be the way to go. Because these ogres are definitely hugging this edge, and these ogres are hugging the inside lane. I mean, altogether, it's been going pretty well, though. Yeah, it was good timing there, Nocturnal, because the chat has been down all day, so it just came back up. I got to get a smoother wave 1 down for doing this on campaign to farm weapons. My wave 1 is so sketch. We got bat loots on the ground. These orcs would get the hell out of the way so I can look at the loot. Don't they know what's going on? Trying to look at loot here. What's up, Robin? I kind of feel like I should move those minions now, because I know that that's fail. I mean, I guess I can just move them. Here, wait a minute. Do I have... Yeah, I've got a mage here. And then just move the reflect beams. Go like that. I think that will block the ogres. Need to get that bounty hunter skin so I can do some floaty floaty. Oh, they do, yeah. That is so weird. How does that work? Is it based off of number of chats? I thought it was the order of chats. Like the first person to chat, the second person to chat, third person, etc. Is it off of quantity? Maybe it's off of quantity. I think that's probably good. Good enough, anyway. Next time, I'll probably build them a little bit farther back. I don't want to get too close to the core, but just a tiny bit further back. The quantity of yappage. What's going on there, Boulay? How you doing? I'm doing good. Doing good. Got Striking Tree campaign done earlier on the not the first try, but got it done. So pretty stoked about that. This is my first run, so I had to start this one at wave. I don't remember what wave it started. Whatever the starting wave was, I had to start at the beginning. bot commands should work. There's not many of them that are current. Or wave 8 was the start. Yeah, so I had to start at wave 8 on this one. With it being the map of the week, the next time I run it, I'm going to just go all out and try to start at wave 32 and see what happens. And just, you know, just for Jade Island farming, I don't have to worry about the armor farm or whatever, so I will just have a tower booster out and some summoners and just go ham. I mean, you got to try. If you don't try it, you don't know if you can beat it or not, you know? Better to try and fail than not try at all. I mean, it won't be the... If it doesn't work out, it won't be the first, and it certainly won't be the last map I've ever lost in Dungeon Defenders, so... But without trying, I definitely won't know. But what I will do is look on the builder first, on the planner, and see, you know, look at some better builds other than my little Fountain of Glory over here. The Fountain of Glory. They are a little bright. They could tone the brightness of those wisps down a little. I don't think it would hurt anybody's feelings. It doesn't need to be that bright. I'm not going to bother running around and popping chests either. Bright equals better. Well, it's only wave 26 there, Boulain. We'll have to see how it works. It may not hold up. Could try a lower difficulty just to see how things will work on the next map. I'm probably going to want to farm up one of those turtle build, or one of those turtle pole arms, or turtle spear, or whatever the hell it's called. To have something. I think the only pole arm I have for my brand new hero booster, or the only spear I have for my brand new hero booster is going to be a Tink's Lab. Turtle shell pole arm. What I really want to do is farm me up a Ultimate Plus Plus Ace of Spades. Because that... shooting out cards, I mean, come on. That's the coolest thing ever. What are we doing up top? Looks like it's fine. Stuff's taking a little damage here, but nothing too tragic. I did. I ended up that night that we were talking about it, I ended up spending like 2 hours playing around with it. The old optimizer. You were looking at it and got lost and all your characters are naked? What I would say do, you know, of course you want to rotate through and use different armor sets on different characters, but if all your characters were naked, I would say pick your most commonly used builder and put your best set of gear on that one. And then toggle off the rarities and just pick one armor type at a time and go through all the other characters. Collect up a little more juice here. Oh man, it's gonna take forever for that Harbinger to die, huh? One arrow at a time. There we go. I think we all good over here. Just let it fly. Oops. That didn't work out. Get the overhead view. Those wisps, man, they are getting out there. Holy crap. That's what I need to farm too, that boulder thrower for my tower booster. I'll add that to the agenda for sure. I don't know what else, though, or what other DPS weapon I would want to do. Where does that vampire halberd drop? That's a newer weapon, isn't it? Boss Rush 2? Is that Boss Rush DLC that was fairly recent? Or is that something else? Wish the Apprentice Oculus weapon was good or good in DD2. The problem with staffs in DD1 is the Rainmaker. And there was so long, so many years where nothing was close to the Rainmaker. On that Forest Ogre map, you just block ogres off with a physical wall and then burn them all down from there. Ultimate 9-3. We'll pick it up. No, I mean just all those years where that was just the weapon, you know, as far as staffs go. I mean, obviously, it's still badass now, but now there's alternatives. Wait, the only alternative you had for just years was what, the Ember Staff? I'm probably never going to need... Well, I guess my Jester will need a DPS, a proper DPS weapon. Two physical walls, and then an ogre and wisps, and done. Okay. I'll have to check that one out. I mean, that's definitely on the farm list for sure. Man, what time are we getting to? My wife's going to be bitchy with me. Oh, it's not that bad. It's only 5. Hopefully these last 6 waves run fairly quick. About 5:30, the wife's going to start getting fussy and say dinner's getting cold and get bitchy about it. That is the wisps from the Warden, Sithville. Assuming you're talking about the eye bleed all over the place. Oh, it is, it's pretty close to true. Hey, Boulain, well, have a good night. I appreciate you hanging out. Oh, the Forest Ogre Crush drops shields? Oh, my wife's pretty awesome. Um, we don't have many disagreements about many things. We get along pretty well. But additionally, like, she's got her space and I've got my space, so that is helpful too. Nothing really getting brutalized too bad yet. Looks like these took some damage, huh? Getting a little beat up here. I wonder what that is. It may have been flyers. Definitely took a little damage up top. This feels like a slow build. I don't know, the waves, for the low mob counts, the waves feel like they're running super slow. Everything's just got such a long way to walk. I mean, they're getting zapped along the road, but... Well, yeah, 4,000 mobs. Yeah, first try. Like I said, I'll definitely check out the build planner for something a little bit more optimized for my next try. That Harbinger is going to be irritating. If that Harbinger keeps parking there at the end of every wave. I mean, it's not... He dies eventually. Now, do I have to add the fourth character in at 32, or can I wait until 34? Or will it... Yeah, I want to make sure I'm getting the drops. 34? Okay. Going from the beginning like this, I probably should have only added in the one booster. The one Guardian Summoner. Lower the mob counts and make the waves go a little quicker. The Harbinger is a mob that comes out and likes to zap the shit out of you. It's this guy right here with the little hood when you look at the tactical map. See if I can find him. There he is. Or no, that wasn't him. Looks like he's dead. There'll be... here's one. That's a Harbinger right there. They shoot these little zappy projectiles that will go through reflect beams and just eat your ass alive. They're quite vicious. Yeah, that guy's going to be there every stinking wave. Just chilling. Getting little tink, 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 tink. It's like those archers are throwing pebbles at him or something. Yeah, I didn't realize you could add a character in at the middle of the last wave and still get the reward. It didn't used to be that way, didn't it? Like you had to be in before the start of the final wave or whatever before, I thought. I'm not sure. I haven't even been looking at it. Yeah, it does look like it's a decent amount of XP, huh? Oh shit. This summoner's going to be 100 by the end, I bet. I only need, what, 10 more million? Robin said over on YouTube, you can, as long as you add it in before the last mob is killed, that you'll still get the reward. There, Freezer Burn. Well, we will try it out right here. Yeah, we'll give it a whirl as soon as we get there. That stupid Harbinger will ever die off. What do we got here? Eh. I mean, I'll pick it up. I think I've got somebody in pristine gear. Yeah, for sure, huh? Oh, there we go. Yeah, that was 10 million. That was 10 million, over 10 million XP for that wave. Looks like we got beat down a little here. How we doing up top? Oh, man. We got shoot up top, too. What's up, Whoops? How you doing? This is my first try on Ruthless, Whoops. Hopefully gonna get me some shiny Jade Islands here. Or at a minimum, something usable. Yeah, I mean, got to beat the last waves first. We're not there quite yet. We all know how Dungeon Defenders is. When things go wrong, it goes wrong instantly. And it's over. So, I'm not going to celebrate yet. What's up, Mig? How you doing? Doing a little striking tree for the map of the week here. Yeah, I need to look up there more, huh? The shit's going rough up here. I have to run around, collect up some mana at the end of this wave. Oh, that's what's doing all the damage back here, is Ogre's throwing little shitballs in there. Ogre's slinging poo. God dang ogres. All right, I better grab some mana, huh? All right, 34, here we go. I hate the boss fight. I just tower killed it. I put a physical wall with a buff beam on it across there and then just stayed back in the back and shot at it. Thanks for following there, Boulay. I do appreciate you. I just hope it's something usable, you know? I need to look through now that I've got a bunch of level 100s. One thing I have not done that'll be an easy couple hundred stat gain is get rid of the fish bowls and go with some better pets. Yeah, I probably could put a reflect up there, but I mean, at this stage, I think it'll be all right. I think if I just look up there once or twice a wave, it'll probably be all right. Get a little flash heal action going. I mean, I'm pretty pleased they made it this far, though, you know, on the first try. I didn't really realize that that's how Ruthless worked with the lower mobs and then the not having the weapon drops. Move the minions down further so ogres can't see the towers. Yeah. I think for next run, I'll likely just throw a reflect beam up there. All right, wave 35. Grab a little more juice, make sure everything's healed up. All right, so wave is started. Mobs are dead. Let's add in another character. Well, I think if anything, it would be a line of sight issue there. Like if I put the minions out, like say right here, would the clouds, would they be able to see the enemies to shoot? Wish consoles still got updates like this, for sure. I'll say it one more time, in case there's anyone from Chromatic watching. I've been saying it for 10 fucking years now. If they would take the exact game that is DD1 without changing it, the exact same game, and build it in a new engine with maybe updated graphics and playable on current gen consoles, I think it would sell millions of copies. I really, really believe that. I don't want to say the words yet, Robin. There's still 5 mobs left. Yeah, one ogre is doing a little dance over here. He's all shroomed. This ogre's on mushrooms. Boom. We got us a win. All right. You guys ready for the Ultimate Plus Plus reveal? Well, maybe not. Ah, boo. There aren't no Ultimate Plus Pluses here. I don't know if that Jade Serpent does any damage, but that might be okay. Where all the Ulti Plus Pluses at? And then what? We should have a bunch of accessories too. Oh, that's definitely usable on somebody. How long did that take? An hour and 21 minutes. God, that felt like it was way longer than that, but that was only an hour, 21 minutes from the beginning. Oh, did I only get 6? There's 1, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I only got 6. So that looks like that last character didn't get it. That's fair. Lesson learned. I mean, that's the way it always was. If I'd have joined in before, then number 7 and 8 would have been Ultimate Plus Pluses. The wave 25 and 30 wave rewards you can join mid-wave and get, but not the end map reward, is what Twitch is saying there, Robin. Yeah, level 100. Time to get rid of these jank-ass fish bowls and get some real pets. I actually probably have something that's an upgrade now. I mean, that right there is an upgrade across the board for one of them. So I'll definitely have some... Oh, it's all good. I'm going to do this map 47 more times before I go to bed tonight after dinner. But anyway, y'all, that is going to get it for me for today. The fish pets are from Moonbase. You go to Moonbase and you got to do the little dance at the machine. So you got to do the little secret. Hit the 2 switches. There's 1 switch there. This other switch I can never hit, so I'm going to do it with a summoner instead because I'm lame and fail at parkour. And you got another switch up there. It'll turn green if you hit it, so you know you got it. And then you come down here and you play the dancing game. Which I am just terrible bad at. I got a 0. Or no, that was 10. And then after you finish the game, oh, I didn't score high enough. Or no, I did get 0. If you didn't get 0, then this door would open. And there's a fishbowl in there that you touch and then run the map. And then when you beat the map, it gives you a fishbowl. Really good starter pets, early game. So I think they're always equipable at, what are they, level 74? Let me see. Oh, even lower. This guy is 71, and it's letting me equip 1, so even lower than 74. I'm not sure what the minimum level requirement is. We can find out real quick. $70. So as long as you're level 70, you could equip them. They're really good starter builder weapons. But anyway, y'all, that is going to get it for me for today. So thanks an absolute ton for hanging out. We'll take a look and see if there's anybody streaming Dungeon Defenders over on the Twitches and send them a raid. But if not, I'm going to go have me a little dinner. Let's see. There is nobody. Boo. But anyway, y'all, thanks an absolute ton. Hopefully everyone's having a good day. And I will be back tomorrow to grind it out a little bit more. But thank you all so much, y'all. And I will see you soon. Take it easy.